Lebih dari 50.000 warga Palestina kini tewas dalam perang antara Israel dan Hamas di Gaza, kata Kementerian Kesehatan wilayah itu pada Minggu. Sementara serangan udara Israel terbaru telah menewaskan sedikitnya 26 warga Palestina dalam semalam, termasuk seorang pemimpin politik Hamas dan beberapa wanita dan anak-anak. Militer Israel juga mengirim pasukan darat ke bagian selatan kota Rafah saat ribuan warga Palestina melarikan diri setelah adanya perintah evakuasi baru. Wartawan senior di Associated Press, Joe Federman menjelaskan apa dampak yang akan terjadi jika Israel memaksa terus berperang.
Palestinian health officials say the death toll from Israel's war in Gaza has now reached 50,000 people. This is a staggering number in Gaza. It amounts to roughly 2.5% of the territory's 2 million people, and those numbers appear likely only to go higher. Israel resumed the war last week with a surprise wave of strikes that abruptly ended a 2-month ceasefire. The Palestinians say hundreds of people have died in the past week alone. Israel says it's targeting Hamas militants and installations, and one of those killed on Sunday was a well-known Hamas leader, but hospital officials say that scores of women and children are also among the dead. Israel, for the time being, shows no signs of slowing down. In addition to the airstrikes, it's pressing ahead with ground incursions across Gaza. These operations have been accompanied by new orders for people to evacuate. In many cases, these are people who only recently returned to the rubble of their former homes during the ceasefire. Israel also says it has formed a new administration to help Gaza Palestinians leave the territory. That is part of President Donald Trump's controversial plan to empty the territory of its Palestinian population and have the U.S. take ownership. The renewal of the war has prompted mass demonstrations in Israel. Tens of thousands of people have taken to the streets in recent days, and among their concerns is that this renewed fighting could threaten the safety of hostages still in Gaza. The Israeli government says that military pressure is needed to bring home the hostages, but the protesters, along with many of the hostage families, want the ceasefire restored. They say that time is running out for a negotiated solution to bring home the roughly 24 living hostages still in Gaza. The war has also threatened to reignite fighting across the region. On Saturday, Israel struck targets in Lebanon in response to a barrage of rocket fire. And early Sunday, the Houthi militant group in Yemen launched another long-range missile at Israel. Israel has intercepted a series of missiles, but these daily attacks have set off air raid sirens and added to a very tense atmosphere across the country.